Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have another PTFS update to cover. In today's update, we have a lot of new planes and we have a new UI as well. So yeah, let's get into the video. So right off the bat, you guys can clearly see that the UI has been upgraded and this is insane. This is an insane update. So right here, we have of course the buttons right here, which you can just click. Like right here, you have play. You can just spawn somewhere. Right here, you have shop. You got all the game passes, and right here on the right hand side we can see it's like a leaderboard, kind of like that. It basically shows the top minutes flown in PTFS. It goes all the way to number 100 to number 1, and the number 1 has 809,000 hours. Jesus, my goodness, it's so much. But yeah, it's insane how many minutes this person has spent on PTFS, which is crazy. That's like more than 100 times my hours, my minutes, sorry, which is insane. But yeah, this new update, this new upgrade to the UI, it's pretty nice. I like this new like update they have. Pretty nice. So yeah, let's move on to the next part of the update. Oh yeah, I also wanted to show you that even this like island selection mode got an update. So right here we got all the buttons right here. Before the update, the buttons used to be horizontally, but now it's vertical. So that's a very nice addition. Right here we can just click one, and yeah, we just got all the airports. Like if we click on Greater Rockford, we got all the airports right there, plus the Coast Guard. So yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, let's move on to the next part of the update. So right here in front of me is the new PTFS aircraft called the Lockheed Tristar. So the Lockheed Tristar, if you guys don't know, it's basically a medium airliner made by the company Lockheed. Lockheed is an American company, so this is of course an American jet. It's an airliner, of course, medium to long range airliner, and it was very popular during the 1970s and the 80s because this aircraft is very old. Like look at the design of this aircraft. The engines are very small as well, which basically indicates it's old. And right here, this is the aircraft, this is the exterior of it. It's kind of like a big Boeing 737, I would say, but a smaller like Boeing 767, because it's larger than the Boeing 737 but smaller than the 767. It kind of looks like that, and the fuselage looks very big, the fuselage, compared to the wings. But yeah, it's a very big aircraft compared to the character, of course. And right here at the back we have this massive APU, which is so big. Actually, this APU is actually joined to this third engine. Yes, this aircraft has 3 engine, because of course it's called the Tristar, and tri means like 3. So right here, this engine, the air out of this engine comes from here, the APU, which is a very interesting, but okay. So right here we have 2 engines on the wing and 1 engine at the tail, and yeah, this is basically how the aircraft looks. It's a pretty interesting looking aircraft. But yeah, let's check the interior out. So for the interior, let's check out the cockpit first. So right here, this is the cockpit for the Lockheed Tristar. It's a very old plane, so of course you have a lot of round dials and a lot of round like displays, stuff like that. And of course we have the altimeter right there, the altitude meter, and yeah, of course we have whatever the hell that is. And right here we have of course the yoke, because of course it's an American plane, so there's a yoke. We have the throttle there. We have a lot of buttons because of course it's a very old aircraft. And right here at the back we have an engineer's seat with more dials and round displays, because of course this is a plane that was made during the 1970s. Of course you needed an engineer on board the plane. And right here we have a jumper seat right there, and beside the jumper seat we have a dog, a very cozy looking dog. So let's check out the interior, or the cabin. So right here we have the cabin in a 222 format, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the rest of the aircraft. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's a very interesting aircraft, I would say. And yeah, it's very interestingly shaped, I would say, in my opinion. And yeah, it's a pretty nice aircraft. It of course has more liveries, which I will show you guys. But yeah, let's move on to the liveries. So we have 10 liveries for the Lockheed Tristar right here, plus 1 white livery, of course. And yeah, these liveries are very old, because of course this aircraft was made in the 1970s and 80s, so very old liveries, very old aircrafts. But yeah, let's move on to the next part of the update. So right in front of me right here is the KC-1. So the KC-1 is basically the Lockheed Tristar, but it's a modified military version of the Lockheed Tristar, of course. And so right here is of course the Lockheed Tristar, but this is the KC-1, which is basically a tanker. And so right here you can see basically these things where you can extend your drone out, and yeah, you can just start refueling. So yeah, it's a pretty nice vehicle, of course. And this is another tanker which the PTFS devs have added. They really like tankers for some reason. But of course we have got the the Lockheed Tristar, of course, but this is a modified military version, which means it can of course refuel mid-air. And yeah, this plane is owned by the Royal Air Force, the RAF, which is the Air Force of the United Kingdom. And yeah, let's explore the interior of this aircraft. So right here we have a generic Lockheed Tristar cockpit, as we have seen before. And right here at the back, if you just go here, We have some seats and we have some empty space, probably for cargo and stuff like that. And we have some whatever this is. And right here we have some more seats. Actually, there are a lot of seats here. Like we have 4 seats there in like a 4 pattern arrangement. Yeah, we have a lot of seats, I have to say. A lot of seats we have. Actually, I think we have more seats than the actual Lockheed Tristar airliner aircrafts. I mean, yeah, the seats are cramped a lot. And so right here we have, of course, gotten the big wings. But yeah, let's move on to the next part of the update. So right here, this aircraft in front of me is called the B-1 Lancer. So the B-1 Lancer is basically an aircraft. It's a bomber operated by the American Air Force. And it's basically this heavy bomber which can go to like supersonic speeds. Because just look at how aerodynamic this aircraft is. Just look at this. It's a very nice, beautiful aircraft. It's of course a very big aircraft. Just look at how big this aircraft is compared to my character. And of course, it should be big because of course it's a heavy bomber. It's supposed to bomb things on the ground. So yeah, I see why it's so big. But of course, this is a very supersonic bomber. It goes very fast, of course. I've checked it out. And yeah, it's very fast, I have to say. And by the way, a new feature got added because of this aircraft. So the B-1 Lancer, it's manufactured by Boeing, I'm pretty sure. Because of course the B-1, the B stands for Boeing, I'm pretty sure. So right here we have the wings. Fun fact, the wings can change their degree or alignment or something. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, you can change your like sweep thing. So right here we have this new thing called sweep, which is just right here, just right by the engine off UI. And if I press N, yeah, basically the wings increase. So basically you're getting like more air, I guess. I don't know how. Yeah, you can just use this to take off, I think. And when you're in the sky, when you're like in the air, and if you want to go like super fast, then you gotta do this so your aircraft can get like more aerodynamic, and it helps the aircraft to like reach very high speeds. So yeah, it's kind of like that, and it's a very sick feature, I have to say. It's a very nice feature, and yeah, I like it. It's a very nice aircraft. It's of course a military aircraft, and yeah, the livery looks pretty fine, I have to say. But yeah, let's move on to the outro. So for the review of the latest update was pretty nice, I have to say, because of course we had a new UI revamp, which is very good. I like the new dart they have for a new UI, and I really like how user-friendly it is. I just like the new UI. And of course, this new plane, the B-1 Lancer, it's pretty nice. I like the new the wind sweep feature they added. It's pretty nice. And also, can't forget about the Lockheed Tristar. It's a pretty nice plane. And of course, the new tanker. Apparently, the PTFS devs really like tankers. So yeah, I think that's why they added it. But yeah, it's a pretty nice aircraft, Lockheed Tristar. But I will say this one thing though about the Tristar. The maneuverability of that aircraft is horrible. I flew that plane and it's absolutely horrible. I just don't like the maneuverability of that aircraft. I just can't even turn properly. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the update. Finally, I would like to rate this update a 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good update. I just didn't really like the Lockheed Tristar. But yeah, I really like the B-1 Lancer and the new UI. I just love that. But the Tristar really let me down. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, because of course this is the outro. Hope you guys smash that like button and that subscribe button, and of course hit that notification bell, please, so you guys don't miss another upload, please. And of course, if you guys did not hit that notification bell, then it's completely fine, because you can join my Discord server and get updates there of my videos. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this awesome video. Follow my Twitter and join my Roblox group and my Discord server, of course, and also follow my Roblox profile, because why not. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this awesome video. Like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.